energy level up. Are you ready? Oh, yeah. All right. Hello, I'm Lisa. This is Griffin. We're with a devoted companion dog training. We teach fear-free, force-free, fun, family-oriented classes in Mundelein. You know, in my last video, I gave you a few tips on things that you could do to help your dog. These are great treats, by the way. Help your dog and your kids feel more comfortable around one another. Help your children learn how to hand feed or deliver a treat to your dog. Well, hopefully you've had a chance to work on that, because I've got two fun little tricks that you can help your child learn to teach your dog. So, props that you're going to need are amazing treats, a dog, a hoop, a chair, something to put your feet on, and a towel to wipe off all that spit. All right, so here's what we're going to do to get started. We're just going to get our dog moving around following the cookie. We're going to use a lure. So I'm going to get my dog standing, and I'm going to bring him across my body, and he gets that cookie. I'm going to bring him across my body again, and he gets that cookie. Now, Griffin's really good at this. Some dogs are a little reluctant. You might have to go a little bit slower to help them, know that it's safe to go forward toward the cookie. And once they get there, they are totally allowed to have this cookie. We are not playing keep away. We want them to trust us. We want them to know that they will get the cookie, and if they follow your hand. All right? So we're going to use that skill for the hoop. Now with the hoop, a lot of dogs are uncomfortable going through a hoop for the very first time. Griffin knows this trick, so he's not afraid of it, but your dog might not be as excited about going through it. So here's a tip for you. First of all, that hoop has to be on the ground. It needs to be locked in between your legs, and it cannot move. If it starts wiggling around all over the place, for a dog that is seeing this for the first time, they're going to be a little bit afraid of that. We don't want any of that. So really, secure that hoop to the ground. Then I want you to have your amazing treats, and you're going to put one on the same side as your dog and feed him there just a couple times. And as he gets comfortable approaching the hoop, we're going to start to feed a little closer. See how his nose is in the hoop? Feed him there. And I'm not asking him for a lot. He already knows how to do this, but let's pretend he didn't. I'm going to give him an opportunity to make the decision to go through the hoop on his own to get that treat. All right, same thing on the other side. Reward him on the same side he's on to start with, and then begin to slowly bring him inch by inch through the hoop. When you're very first training your dog to do this, I want you to really resist the temptation to start raising the hoop higher. It isn't going to go well if you raise that hoop super high and expect your dog to be able to jump through it. That's actually a very challenging thing physiologically for the dog. And if I had all the time in the world, I'd explain it. But what I'd like you to do is just keep your dog, keep the hoop on the ground, have your dog go through. All right, go on. Got it? All right, hula hoop. You could work on this first yourself. And then once you have your dog going through the hoop, then show the trick to your child so that you will know what their pitfalls might be for your dog, for your kid, and set everybody up for success. So I'm going to set this off to the side. The next trick we're going to do is just have our dog go under our legs. So I'm going to sit in a chair. I'm going to move that out of the way, put my feet up. Same idea as with the hoop. I'm going to put the cookies on the same side as my dog. I know you can't see this, but you saw how to do it with the hoop, so you can use your imagination. And then I'm going to start to bring my dog through. Now, if I didn't have treats, I have a toy that would work great for this. But the problem is that, and you might have this too, is that my dog loves food more than he loves his toys. Not all dogs are that way. Some dogs really like their toys more. All right? So now you've got 2 fun tricks that you can do with your dog and your kids and really help them start to connect with each other. Fun, simple behaviors that are easily replicable, that help teach your child to communicate with someone who doesn't have language, to work on being compassionate and patient. That's what dog training is all about, right? You've got responsibility, you've got communication, you've got empathy, compassion, respect for another being. So much that you could do. And if you can bring your dog and your kid together, now you got it, right? So have fun with those 2 tricks. I'll see you next